where it's a little bit noisier than I wanted it to be. We'll manage though. So, Soul Rescue Project is what I'm trying to explain. What it is a project to train healers in particular modalities that I've found useful. So what I'm doing essentially is externalizing my own healing process and then bringing people in through that process to train them. As my process changes, the modalities might change, but at the moment it's 3 different modalities that I've found useful, which is Reiki, Violet Flame, and a prayer, a gratitude forgiveness prayer, which is a Hawaiian prayer. Ho'oponopono is the tradition that comes from. So in essence, we're looking for people to initiate and train as Reiki healers. We're also looking for people who want to transmute old energies, karmic energies, things that have been holding them back for a while. Heavy things get transmuted into light things in this process, so that's the Violet Flame process. So if you've got heavy things going on that you need to look at, depression, anxiety, social anxiety, fear, all those types of things, sadness, depression, all those types of things, the Violet Flame will help. Also with trauma sometimes as well, but obviously these are all my personal experiences, so everybody's experience is slightly different with different techniques. So it's all an experiment. What I'm hoping to do is get people using the techniques and posting feedback. So positive, neutral or negative feedback, whatever their feedback is, it's all welcome, because we're trying to build up a way of analyzing things, analyzing techniques, analyzing what works, what doesn't work. So it's kind of building up a database of techniques that work for particular things. We'll expand it a little bit, but I want to keep it fairly structured. So at the moment we've got, at the new moon, we've got a healing groups meeting that will be doing personal healing and also looking at particular events in history and looking at any trauma that's trapped energy there, energy or souls or whatever word you want to use. I don't mind what word we use. I'm quite abstract in the way I do things, but some people like it to be human scale, and either is fine with me because it's all the same thing. Energy is human ultimately. That's one of the things that it is. So trapped energy is trapped people or trapped souls or whatever. It's all the same. It's all the same idea. So you can use any technique that works for trapped souls, you can use for trapped people. That's kind of my point. So we're training people to do one thing, but you generalize from that one thing and they become people who can work with traumatized individuals or whatever. It becomes a technique that can be generalized anyway. That's the idea. So it's still a bit vague. Oh, at the full moon as well, we've got a shadow play group that meets. So those are the 2 polarities. We've got a structured healing, training kind of group at the new moon, and shadow play, which is just people having fun. But it's also part of the healing process. So I want to frame that as part of the healing process that's going on within the groups. So that's where everybody meets. We've got individual teams that will build relationships for healing, and then there's a larger group, which is a shadow play group, which is people talking about stuff, and whatever comes up comes up. So that's the idea. Thank you for listening. Hope that helps people understand what I'm doing.